Travis Hunter's soon-to-be gold-digging ex-wife is demanding $40 million after only a 3-month marriage. That's like asking to be the CEO at a new company you just got hired at. This story is absolutely wild. I'm going to let it unfold for you guys. I didn't know any of the lore, so let's dig into it. But the beginning of this clip is going to be of her basically explaining how her and Travis are so much different. And the level of hoedom she explains is truly diabolical. Let's get straight off into this.
To drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins.
You know what that means.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
If she's got tequila running through her veins, she's a runner, my man.
Shots fired!
Drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink, and I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like, he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends.
Bro, if this picture surfaced of my soon-to-be wife, I would crash out, bro. Dude grabbing her butt while she's at a party. But the thing is, this gets so much worse, chat. This is just the beginning here, the shaming online. And I want you guys to keep up with all these little cues that we're going to talk about. The first one is just shame. Shame, insult, guilt that need to be right. So always remember the sign language. But she is so comfortable shaming this man.
Or you can't.
Eater. Ain't no way.
It's a Snapchat. That's her in this guy's bed.
Hey.
Cooking for this man. This is like the highest honor, at least, but besides a baby, for me, when a woman cooks for you, she really digs you. She really likes you.
3 years ago, they've been together for 5 years. That's
I mean, it's a microwave meal, but still.
tat. Yeah, my boy in that bitch putting her to work. Ain't no way.
I was scared to be with him.
Diabolically dirty. So she's doing this for a guy on Snapchat, letting these be leaked. Later on, they do a little like, I guess it's like a interview us, kind of like a couples questions thing. And the backstory of how they met is really bad. We'll get into the true backstory, but just this right here is horrible.
I was scared to be with him when he went to college. Like, I actually gave him the option to like break up. I was like, go to college, go do your thing.
Bro, if a girl gives you the option to break up, that means she wants to run.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Let her go to the streets, brother. Let her have it. If she's like, break up with me, it's cool. You can just break up with me, it's fine. Let her go, dude. Let her go do her thing.
Cause like I was a freshman once, and
Come back whenever you're ready. I'll still be.
I was a freshman once. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
No, I definitely didn't say that.
What you said? You said it.
I said I gave you an option to break. Like, I was like, go to college, like go have fun. We don't have to be together.
Yeah, you said if you're gonna cheat on me or do what? You said?
Or go do anything.
Yeah. You said if you're gonna cheat on me,
Leave me where I'm at.
Just leave me alone right now, because I've been to college once before. I was a freshman and I did everything and I had fun. I was partying and I changed. Like, bro.
I was partying and I changed. If a girl says I've changed, I used to be a partier, I've changed, don't believe her, bro. And also, this chick is older than Travis Hunter. Women typically don't like to date men that are younger than them. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think she's mid at best.
Shots fired!
She's got the full sleeve tattoo, red flag. I'm gonna show you a tattoo she has on her left hand here in a minute, and your jaw's gonna hit the floor.
Bro, no, bro.
So that's how you keep it. So I gave him the option to go do stuff. He didn't want to do it. He stayed with me. So now I hold him to that. Like, you can never backtrack because I gave you the option to leave.
I can jerk.
Oh, Travis Hunter's wife just filed for divorce. Yep, demanding $40 million, dude. Brutal.
And when God gets ready,
And so during their I guess marriage, this 3-month marriage, which is a very, very long time, she posts this.
to make you a great woman, you'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer.
Hey, but girl, how are you suffering, dude? You married the Heisman Trophy winner. He's in the NFL. He's got bags on bags.
The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of a book.
Bro, she looks like a cricket.
Shots fired!
So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me,
Okay, so this, she basically just addresses a lot of, like, I guess, what's the word, gossip that's been going on online, and it just yikes, bro.
first ever DM me when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would.
Okay, so insulting him, shaming him. This is something you could have totally kept private. This is something you did not have to air out online. Who really, like, in the grand scheme of things, chat, who really cares what other people think of you? Unless they're paying your bills or taking care of you financially or physically, who really cares what people are saying about you online?
I never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis.
He was a SoundCloud rapper. So huge red flag, right? Any woman that doesn't have a type tells me if she's not chasing a specific look in a man, she's chasing a specific thing. What do you think that is, chat? What do you think that is? She's chasing the bag.
Gotcha, bitch.
She's chasing money. She's chasing opportunity, right? How do you go from like a cowboy to a soccer player to a SoundCloud rapper? And honestly, how do you even have the title, he was a SoundCloud rapper? You know how bad that makes you look saying you went after a guy that was a SoundCloud rapper? Like, what?
So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people.
She doesn't care about what people look like while she has a money sign tattooed on her left wedding finger. Her left ring finger, bro. Look at this. Travis Hunter just smiling from ear to ear, looking like one of the Predators. Good Lord, bro.
For who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't.
So wait. You're telling me that your type is not cheaters, but you still ended up getting with him? How does that make any sense?
My type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes.
Any woman that says a man is perfect, bro, she sees you as a sucker, bro. No woman should ever say, oh, he's perfect. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If a woman says you're perfect, it means you're a simp, dude. You're a simp. He's just awesome. He's so amazing. He just does everything for me. He does all this. No, a real man does what he wants to do. Cass would never say I'm perfect. She'd be like, he don't listen. He's forgetful. He's always thinking about work. Because I am. I grind. I work hard, dude. Like, I love Cass, but she's not my world. Any woman that says a man is perfect is a simp. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I just don't think that any guy that's really driven on his purpose is going to make his girlfriend feel like she's the number one most important thing in his life. A man that's truly about his purpose, a woman can see that his number one priority is the thing that he's the most ambitious about, is his vision, is his drive, is his mission. These are the things that a man's going to really care about, not just his girl, bro.
So when his name was called, I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then
crocodile tears.
And then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. So
this is the actual clip of her at the Heisman. So she is sitting right here. I don't know if you can see it. She's sitting right here. She did not lean up to get up. Mom stands up. She's still sitting down. Deion Sanders has to tell her, get up.
I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him, but then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment, and because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I tried to...
There's one trend you'll always notice with these women when they are explaining these stories is they never take any accountability in how they acted. And it's always, I'm right. I know what happened. This is the way it was actually perceived. This is what it was. They're always right. Have you ever noticed she's always right with everything? Everybody else is perceiving it the wrong way. She's always correct. Like that's a little fishy. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Dude, it's so funny. He'll be sleeping, and then he'll hear the Morgan & Morgan ad. And then he's like, oh, I'm about to eat. Bro, this kid. Loki, free? This kid right here, bro. This kid right here, brother. He's got his little chew toy back there as well. But he knows now. He's like, okay, I'm about to eat. But notice in this video, dude, we'll continue this video here. She never takes any accountability in anything. Never says, you know what? It was perceived this way. I probably should have gotten up. You know, I could have gotten up first. If you love him and you say he's as perfect as he is, why are you worried about anybody else but him? Like, with Cass and I don't care what other people think of the way I treat her. If I'm proud of her, I'm going to stand up, congratulate her. I'll be the loudest one to clap. I'll be shouting, I'll be her biggest cheerleader, just like she is with me. But she never takes into account that she's just worried about what Travis perceives her as. She's always worried about how other people perceive her.
I sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are gonna be, oh, why is she crying? Like, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat.
And she got a cat, bro. Come on, chat.
They're obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their heads.
And dude, what's even Van Wilder, is that this Travis Hunter gifted her a freaking matte black G-Wagon on their wedding day. And now she's demanding $40 million. And from what I've read online, which I don't know if this is true or not, but he didn't even have her sign a freaking prenup. Everybody told him, don't do it, Travis, don't do it. This is why I say we have to end the simp-epidemic, dude. So many guys out there right now that are doing the most for these women and getting crumbs and scraps back at best. Travis Hunter went out of his way to basically put her on. Took her out the trenches, took her off the streets.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
And this is how she repaid him. She's just going through it, mentally exhausted, putting up these sappy posts online, begging for sympathy and empathy. This is why I say you can take a woman out the streets, but you cannot take the streets out of a woman, dude. Travis Hunter should have listened. He should have watched the Levi Nichs show, bro. He would have found out real quick. But any woman that's this comfortable shaming you online, and like this exchange right here especially, like I'm gonna go back and play this clip really quick. This exchange especially, this would have been a massive red flag to me.
I was scared to be with him when he went to college
Like, I actually gave him the option to, like, break up. I was like, go to college, go do your thing. Because, like, I was a freshman once, and
Come back whenever you're ready. I'll still be here.
No, I definitely didn't say that.
See, immediately corrects him, emasculates him. So he tries to make light of it, and she just immediately rejects it.
Yeah.
No, I definitely didn't say that.
What you said? You said it?
I said...
Look at him. He's like fishing for. He's like, well, baby, what'd you say? Like, what, baby, what was it? What? Travis Hunter, bro, you're gonna have a hard time in the NFL, bro. Because now you got a target on your back. This is why I say money can't unlame you, bro. This is why I say go work on your personality first. Go learn the tricks of the trade and how these women will try to finesse you, bro. Because Travis Hunter, in all regards, is a good dude. He works hard. He's an extremely good football player. He stays at home. He's got no controversy. From what I know, he doesn't have any crazy, allegations against him or anything. Doesn't have crazy baby mamas. Doesn't have a bunch of illegitimate children. Hasn't created a bunch of broken homes. He plays video games. He streams on Twitch. But it can't. All that to say, it can't unlame you with women, bro. It just cannot unlame you. Money cannot unlame you, and he's the poster child right now of the simp-epidemic. Just this exchange right here, tries to clown, and then she immediately shuts it down, and then he just fishes for her approval.
What you said? You said it?
I said, I gave you an option to break, like, I was like, go to college, like, go have fun, we don't have to be together.
Yeah, you said if you're gonna cheat on me or do what? You said?
Or go do anything.
Yeah. You said if you're gonna cheat on me.
Leave me where I'm at.
Yeah, just agreeing with everything she has to say, like, she's emasculating him, she's publicly humiliating him, and he just doesn't even see the signs. I'm like, brother, man, we gotta be better with this stuff. This is why I say this is why I always preach this to you guys. End the simp-epidemic. Stop pedestalizing these women, because when you do that, they know inherently, they know biologically that you should not be doing that. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. When you pedestalize a woman, she sees you as lesser than. She sees you as a lesser than man. Shibanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Because a woman knows that a good, hardworking man, a man that is high value, is about his purpose, is about his mission and his vision. That's why I say there's 5 very basic things for every good and great man out there. It's vision, it's VASIC, vision, ambition, strength, integrity, and compassion. You have to have all of those in no particular order, but it helps if you start at the top, right? You have a vision of what you want for your life. You have an ambition, which means you work hard. You have strength, and this is physically and emotional strength, because when you're trying to work for something, you're going to have hardship come your way, and you also need to be able to physically protect your family. Integrity. You need to be able to know that people speak well about you behind your back, and that you speak well about other people behind their back. And compassion. You need to feel empathy and sympathy for people that have also been through hard things. This is a sign of a good man. This is what men were like, in my opinion, during my grandparents' age. Men had a lot of integrity, compassion. They worked really hard. They had strength. They had ambition. They had vision of what they wanted to do with their lives. So many men now are visionless. They consume so much on social media. They seem to forget that nobody's saving them, and that they think everything's just going to fall into place one day. I'm not saying all men are like this, but there's definitely a pocket of men that are kind of just lost, and they're in their own way. They don't know exactly what to do to get where they want to be. So they just end up asking a lot of questions and then overthinking and never putting any action items. I would rather you guys chat, and I'll follow this up with this. I would rather you guys chat, go out there, and if there's something you want to do, just put a bunch of action behind it. Stop asking questions. Stop getting on ChatGPT and asking it to build you out a business plan or give a step-by-step process of what to do. Just start doing it. You want to start a channel? Do it. You want to start a clothing line? Do it. You want to write a book? Do it. You want to start your own clothing line? Do it. You want to start a business? Just do it. Figure it out. I'm not saying you got to, do it blindly, but have more action than you do thought, and thought of action, right? But there's also 3 ways you can unbuck your life. Number 1, go listen to As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Fantastic ebook. It's free on Spotify. It's free on YouTube. Listen to that a few times a week if you can. Number 2, hit the gym. At least strength train 3 days a week. Do a full body workout. Here's what I do 3 days a week. I was doing 4 days a week, but I wasn't seeing a lot of gains. So I'm doing 3 days a week, full body. I start the day with calf raises, then I do squats, then I do bench press, then I do dips, and then I do hanging leg raises. So I get my abs, I get my upper body, and I get my lower body. Cool. I don't need to do biceps. I don't need to do triceps. I don't need to do any of that. I do dips for my chest, bench press for my chest. I do squats, calf raises, and hanging leg raises for my abs. That's really all you need to do. And if you can eat a whole food diet, great. That's icing on the cake there. If you can eat a whole food diet, that's amazing. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just don't eat a surplus of calories every single day if you know you're not going to go burn it. And try to get 10,000 steps a day. If you do that, bro, you're good. You're golden. That's what I do, and I stay in great shape, and I'm 34 years old. I'm 6'2", like 180 to 185 pounds, depending on how much poop I have in my colon. You know what I mean? Loki, was that too much? He's like, dude, that was way too fucking much, dude. Way too much. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.